So first things first, I will be introducing to you the materials, tools, and equipment that we will be needing for this particular project. The first thing that we'll be needing for safety is safety glasses. So we will be needing a pair of safety glasses. The second thing we will be needing is a measuring tape. This one goes up to 25 feet, but our project won't go that far, so this is fine. The next thing we'll be needing is this box cutter, yeah. And the next one is a pair of gloves. These are plastic gloves. You will be needing those because we will be dealing with Gorilla Glue and we don't want to get any stains on our hands or clothes. The fifth thing we will be needing is duct tape. I meant to say the sixth thing. Sorry. And then we will also be needing a Sharpie for marking. Okay, we will be needing 2 wooden popsicle sticks. These wooden popsicle sticks are 4 3/8 of an inch. Next, we will be having our 2 most important things are plastic container jars. As you can see, these container jars were originally filled with cheese balls and cheese curls, and now we will be reusing them for our tennis ball picker. This smaller container, the dimensions of this smaller container, the height is 12 inches and the diameter of this opening right here is 4.5 inches. This bigger container, the height of it is around 11 3/8 of an inch, and the diameter of the opening at the top is 6 inches. So what you want to do is put the 2 containers on top of each other, the smaller one on the bottom and the bigger container on top. So now you want to get your Sharpie, and as you can see over here, you want to trace this outline of the top of the bigger container. So you just want after you've marked the perimeter of this opening, you want to remove it, and now you can see that you have the outline. After marking the circumference of the container, we will be getting our measuring tape, and you want to get your measuring tape to measure 1 inch from this end of the container. 1 inch from the end of this container is equivalent to 1/2 inch above this line that you created. And after you've measured that, you want to make that mark all around the circumference as well. So after you're done marking all the lines and measuring them, this is what it should look like. You should have 2 lines that cover the whole circumference near the top part of your container. So this next part requires you a little bit more caution because you will be using your box cutter and we don't want to get any cuts. What we'll be doing is, with the 2 lines we've made, we will use the box cutter to cut the line closer to the top. And we do it around the whole circumference of the container. So after that is done, you just want to twist and remove this. Now you have your smaller container. It has an opening at the end of it now. Alright, so for the next part, we will be getting both of the containers, the smaller container which we cut the top end of it, and we have the bigger container. Then for this next step, we will be using our Gorilla Glue. Okay, so what you want to do first is get a wet paper towel, damp it, and what you want to do is just wet around this area between the line and the top end. Now you want to take your Gorilla Glue and just apply it around where you put your water. Just put it around in between the line and the top end of this container. Okay, so while we're waiting for the Gorilla Glue to dry, we will be working on the next part of our tennis ball picker. So we will be getting our 2 wooden popsicle sticks, and we will be needing 8 size 33 rubber bands. So just like we measured before, a wooden popsicle stick, the length of it is 4 3/8 inches. So that means the bisector line will be at around a little above 2 1/8 inches. So what you want to do is measure and mark the line at 2 1/8 inches. So after you've marked the bisector line of each of the popsicle sticks, what you want to do next is measure and mark 3/4 of an inch from the line to both the right side and the left side of the line. You want to do that for both of the popsicle sticks. So what we'll be doing is getting the rubber band, take it to one of the popsicle sticks, and you just sort of make a knot to it. Pull it all the way so that it's tight. Okay, so that's good. So when you're putting your knots on your rubber bands, you will want to put them always on the left side of this line and always the right side of this line. So this area in between, you do not want any of the rubber bands to go in that area. Alright, so now after about an hour or two, we waited about 3 hours on this one because I fell asleep, but now it's fully dry and we can go to the next step. So the next step requires you to cut around this circle right here, and this is the bigger container. So you want to get your box cutter once again and cut around this. So after everything is done, your rubber bands and wooden sticks are done, and you've cut out this end of your container, then now what you want to get is get your rubber bands, and as you can see on this lid, there's different levels of it. There's 1, 2 levels. So you want to go on the first, the one closest to the opening. So you put each of the wooden sticks on it. So you would put it right here. Goes up like that. And you pull it all the way through. So after you're done attaching the strings and wooden sticks to the first level, it should look like this. So now we're almost done with our tennis ball picker. Now what we have to do is get our mop stick, and we'll be needing duct tape for this one. So yeah, grab the duct tape, and for this you want to get your mop stick, line it perpendicular to the ground, and what you'll be getting is your duct tape and duct taping it around near the top and also near the bottom.